Why did not Aston Martin make the DBX707 the world's most powerful SUV? Now, Aston Martin dropped the bombshell on the world earlier this year in the form of the DBX707, a performance SUV with, yes, 697 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and that's 707 metric horsepower, hence the name 707. This is supposed to be the world's most powerful luxury SUV. But a lot of world known, or that they know, or that they point out, that the world luxury vehicle, this is one that counts. But as many were quick to point out, that the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, the Dodge Durango Hellcat, generates more horsepower. So at launch, the DBX707, according to Andy Tokley, Aston Martin Senior Vehicle Engineering Manager, found out why Aston Martin didn't unlock any extra horsepower to claim that title. It's because power is not an outright goal when it comes to Aston Martin. Despite being the number one SUV, the Halo SUV, Aston Martin did not want to get in no power fight with the Durango. And that makes a lot of sense because Aston Martin, they're known for quality, and it's a totally different crowd compared to those who would buy a Durango. One would not forsake a Durango for an Aston Martin, and one would not forsake an Aston Martin for a Durango. But what's most important to Aston Martin is torque. Aston wanted a torque curve that was smoother and better to use when compared to the standard DBX. Now the DBX who said the DBX needed more power? But they wanted the engine to be the best that it possibly could. So refined it to deliver the torque, 663 pound-feet, available. Now the standard is 516. New turbochargers made a big difference here. But the company also didn't want to overstress the turbos too as well. It wanted the full gamut of the horsepower and torque to be available. And that's at sea level and the correct altitude. And they didn't want to have the overspool the turbos as well. But the magical number, they were not looking forward to that. They wanted the throttle response and the powertrain to behave just perfectly. Now, the magic number 707 is used for a marketing tool, hence the DBX707. It's about more than just power. Substantial enhancements were made across the board. The chassis being upgraded, new brakes, revised dampers, electronic anti-roll compensation, because this is an SUV, you don't want it tipping over, differential tuning, or diff tuning. This is what overhauled the DBX707, which makes it a better SUV to drive. Now they benchmark it against performance SUVs, the best in the world, but decided to focus on that organic feeling, not just the power. And they wanted to, Aston Martin is a reason why people like Aston Martins, and they wanted to continue to keep that crowd. That's why they forego the rear axle steering. It didn't have the linear response and the natural behavior tendencies. And so they wanted it to perform like a sports car. And it's sort of weird because Porsche uses rear wheel steering in a 911. So I can't just see, but I guess in the SUV, it makes a difference. Now the power output is a byproduct of the rest of the development process. And that's how Aston Martin sees it. And it's not like that's what you buy one for. You want the whole balanced performance. And this is what Aston Martin's saying. This is the reason why the V12 wasn't used, because the rest of the package delivered the goods. Now these are going to be going on sale in mid-April, before they're even out. But this is one awesome piece of kit, folks. This is just straight up awesome. Aston Martin, the DBX707. We don't see it here because they don't have one. I mean, the video was clowning, and so basically I just brought to you guys the regular DBX as far as in the video. But the DBX707 is awesome, folks. If you got the money, hey, go ahead and splurge on one. But the quality of the Aston Martin is just awesome, folks. I seen one in person at the car shows, the DuPont registry, and honestly, Aston Martin is just jaw-dropping. This is Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day.